trapped inside a walnut, and deep down I'm something I can't let out. I know what I've been hiding inside me this entire time. Complicated emotions, but anyway, how's this? You can call me anything you want, like blue, pink, but no knuckle. Yet my favorite color's still green, but call me anything you want. The nicknames that I cater to what I'm feeling. I can be a snail or a cucumber, but you might think I'm a monster, pretty and handsome at the same time. Can that be interchangeable? Is it code envy? I'm not quite sure, but I'm one way and not the other. Maybe I'm this or maybe I'm that. Doesn't really matter after the fact. Maybe I'll try something that I don't usually wear at all. Maybe this could help me figure out who I really am deep down. So I go put it on and think to myself, does this dress make me look fine? No, of course not what I think. That looks just fine on me. I thought this part was going somewhere, but anyway, you get the point. You can call me anything you want, like blue, pink, but no knuckle. Yeah, my favorite color's still green, but call me anything you want. The nicknames that I cater to what I'm feeling. I can be a slice of cheese or worse, maybe a broken mannequin with a curse. Pretty and handsome at the same time. Can't that be interchangeable? No, of course not. That would be stupid. And we're gonna make sure that you will never experiment. Take me back to 1827. Those times when we fit into our own cages. We never had people like you, and if we did, we were just balls of love. Actually, that's the love thing that we do. Yeah, if you ever get out of your box, we'll watch your clothes and we'll take care of you all. And check it out, it's a whole lot of animal. I'm scared never happen to someone like me. Call me anything you want, with blue, pink, but no knuckle. Yeah, I'm still in hiding, but call me anything you want. The nicknames that I care to my personal being created perfectly. I know this, I want to give something a small try. Does it really hurt you that much to see someone in a pair of stockings or two? I can be a fish or maybe a whale, but maybe you'll use this as blackmail. Pretty and handsome at the same time. Can that be interchangeable? Is it called envy? I'm not quite sure, but I'm one way and not the other. Maybe I'm this or maybe I'm that. Maybe I just want a little tiny sand. If I was president, I'd give out presents every single day. Hey, everyone's happy, what can you say? If I was president, I'd build a big dome all around the earth. We're doing it by July 4th.
Where's that money coming from?
It's all down in my campaign. Questions will all be explained. Do not worry, citizen, you will be in good old hands. Just one more small thing, one little tiny thing. We are going to war just because I feel like it. So go say goodbye to your sweet loving wives. This may be the final time you may ever see them, but only if you manage to survive. I don't really know what benefits you get anyway.
That's why you should vote for me for president this coming election day. I'll win it, every party best step aside. I'll rig it, I need this win in the bag. Gosh dang it!
If I was president, I'd make a mandate to make it mandatory to cut my toenails once a week. It may sound stupid, but no one else is really doing much better. Trust me, please believe in me.
I got to get into gold.
It should be in my campaign, questions may not be explained. Do not worry, citizen, you will be in good old hands. Just one more small thing, one little tiny thing. Please remember to worship me just because I feel like it. So go say goodbye to your sweet loving wives. This may be the final time you may ever see them, but only if you manage to survive your own stupidity. If you actually vote for me, just don't check what I got back there in my old dirty basement. Let's sweep any skeletons back in the grave. I never killed anyone.
That's why you should vote for me for president this coming election day. I'll win it, every party best step aside. I'll rig it, I need this win in the bag. Gosh dang it! I'll win it!
Good morning, my sweetie pumpkin, how are you doing today? Oh wait, you're still not online, that's right, you live in another time. I'll just be here all day waiting patient for you to come online. I know you're probably just asleep, but can you text me that you're alright? I'm over here and you're over there. We can't be together yet, but please wait patiently for me, babe, on the other side of the world. I don't know about this online thing, I'm quite the physical person, but you see, I don't think that I will really meet anyone in my vicinity. It's called online dating. Keep this between you and me. If I could fly over there, I'd be rather in a jiffy. I hope that someday I'll be able to see you, but that might be impossible. Maybe we should just break up, I don't know how to do this. You see, last time it didn't go very well. I'm over here and you're over there. I'm just answering my call, but please wait patiently for me, babe, on the other side of the world. I don't know about this on the thing. Do you really love me? I'm sorry to bring my insecurities to something supposed to be lovely. Let's go online dating. 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 There was much I had to learn, things I had to experience. Why'd I have to stuck inside my home. Yeah, we're online dating. 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 Let's have an online date. I hope that someday I'll be able to meet you in person. But can that be achieved? Maybe we should just break up. I don't know how to do this. You see, I'm still stuck on overlap time. Good night, my sweetie pumpkin. How are you doing this fun night? Oh wait, you're already offline. That's right, you live in another time. I'll just be here all night waiting patient for you to be in my cold arms. I know you're probably just up there, but I ask myself, can this relationship really work out for me? Highway to the danger zone, breaking you down to bone. Where are you gonna go? Only the road can know. You better watch your back, they're gonna attack you everywhere. They're coming at you, it's gonna be bloody, perhaps a bit scary. Hiding in the streets, tickling your feet. Why are they tickling your feet? I don't know, but it sounds kind of weird, I think now. You better watch your back, they're gonna attack everywhere. They're coming at you, danger is afoot. Now don't make a single sound, hiding on the lawn, standing on the lawn. They're coming to ring a doorbell, they're closer now than they ever were before. Highway to the danger zone, breaking you down to bone. Danger afoot, where are you gonna go? Only the road can know. Danger, you've got to maneuver around them, stealthy like an owl. Danger, afoot, fix your posture, my friend, this might just never